we're going to move from men's foil to women's sabre. And we might have a quick break in commentary while we prepare for the women's sabre, but it's very, very imminent. I can tell you that I have seen both of the teams. In fact, here's the music now. So they will be announced onto the finals piece. And we have the matchup between Italy and France. And the running order that we've got Rosella Gregorio will go anchor, and they're on the right of the scoreboard. So it's Gregorio, Crisco Gregorio Vecchi, and then Crisco Vecchi Gregorio, and they've got Gulotta as their reserve. And then on the French side, it's Celia Berthet that is the anchor. They're on the left-hand side, so it's Manon Brunet, Celia Berthet, Charlotte Lembach in that order in the top three. So no surprises, really, David, as who they picked as anchor. But it could be quite interesting in the first, probably first 5 or 6 legs. We might see the lead change quite a few times.
Look, this is this is seed, number 1 seed versus number 2 seed. Here's what's interesting. They both had a bye out of the round of 16. They had one match. Italy faced Poland, defeated them 45-34. France faced Germany, beat them 45-37. Then they went into matches, Italy against Ukraine and France against Russia in the semifinals, and they're here in the bronze medal match, and Russia and Ukraine, the number 5 and number 3 seeds, are in the gold medal match. So this is the gold medal match we would expect to see. It's happening here for bronze, and there's not a silver medal in this match. As consolation, you get a bronze medal or you go home in 4th. We've got the Italian.
Yeah, we've got the Italian men's sabre team sat right behind us, so expect it to get quite noisy. Aldo Montano, Luca Caratelli, Luigi Simelli in there as well. So, yeah, this is going to be a pretty exciting affair, and expect, as I say, expect the leads to change. If going into the 7th, then one team has managed to establish a big lead, then I think they might just be able to run away with it. But I predict a close match.
There can be lots of swings here, but I'm just checking what. Okay, Rosella Gregorio, former world champion, is world number 2. Cecilia Berdet of France is world number 3. Manon Brunet is world number 7. Irene Vecchi is world number 11. Charlotte Lembach of France is world number 14. Loretta Gulotta is world number 16. Martina Criscio is world number 18. There are no pushovers out there. This is a lot of talent.
Yeah, and it's underway. And you talk about world ranking, though. One thing that you can't factor in is the return of Sofia Velikaya. And that's, I think, what did for France. The Russian team coming in with kind of like a joker, really, with the return of Velikaya. Put them as
well, it's like the
favorites.
joker.
Yeah.
I'm back.
she's back in imperious form, winning the individual title here. So it will be Russia versus Ukraine in the gold medal match. This is the bronze medal match between Italy and France. So 3 apiece. Rosella Gregorio.
Attack Brunei, says Miklos Kosa and Ian Fikrat Valiev are sent to the scoring table for a video review. Call stands. He was about to indicate preparation Gregorio, and then he stopped.
Just what? Yeah, I'll just check. He lifted his hand up.
Well, he lifted his hand up with an indication of preparation, with his hand closed, and then stopped and said, "I want to have a look at that," and that's what it was. 5-3. But at this stage, that means nothing. It means that, Brunei and Gregorio have been on, and France will take the lead into the second. Cecilia Berde, who, frankly had a really, really strong match against Russia, is going to face Martina Criscio.
So 5-3 the score.
Berde with the attack.
Yeah, Berde doing well. Lovely leap from Martina Criscio.
I'm not sure what they're looking for here.
Well, crossing legs, that's what that little kind of walking sign with the fingers means. So you're not allowed to cross your back leg in front of your front leg in sabre. That's why you have the flunge as opposed to the flesh.
Yep. Yep.
So yellow card for running.
And a no hit. Berde puts out the line, goes to the back line, leans back, withdraws, picks up the parry. That was...
It was click, clack is what it was. Click, clack. So cheers of Forza Italia.
Then steps in, changes the line.
But I got a thumbs up from Aldo Montano.
You did?
Yes.
What for?
For saying Forza Italia.
Is he listening?
Well, it was loud enough that he could hear anyway.
Back to the video. Birthday has looked really sharp today. Remind us where she finished in the individual.
Oh, where was it? Yeah.
Was she on the podium?
She finished silver.
Yeah.
She lost to Velakaya, but it was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
She gave a good run for her money. The semi-finals, it was
Attack now, right. And what have we lost here? Hairband.
there's a bird.
Is that a bird?
It is a bird. That's
What
an
the
actual.
hell?
It's a winged bird. We're not. We haven't suddenly become cockneys. There's a pigeon flying around in here.
Maybe he's got a message for you.
Well, the bird has flown in and brought fortune. The dove from above has brought fortune to the Italian team.
All of a sudden, Martina Criscio has awakened.
Nine apiece. And Italy are level for the first time in the match. Oh,
Lovely attack there from Birthday to close it out.
Crisco looking for the parry riposte, couldn't get it, and 10-9 the score. So the momentum shifted most definitely back towards the Italians.
Well, 6 there for Criscio, but it is Charlotte Lembach on now against Irene Vecchi. Lembach did not have a good match against Russia. In fact, she was taken off after her first appearance, and Caroli, the reserve, was brought in. Let's see if she has rediscovered her form. Valiev, she went looking for the blade. Well, if at first you don't succeed, go back to the basics.
But she just little steps in, waiting to see what Lembach is going to do.
Preparation, Lembach, and
Italy in the lead.
That's not so important right now, but what is important is that Charlotte Lembach is having trouble finding her form. I mean, this is somebody that wins big competitions. And as we know, okay, after a self-initiated review, Vikram Valiev says that is Lembach's attack. But yeah, I mean, you know, we saw with Erwin Lepechou, some days you don't have it.
I wouldn't write her off.
No, I'm not writing her off, and she looks like she is she's found what she was looking for. Oh, that was really nicely put together, but it didn't finish. lovely stop hit there.
Yeah. Yep. Good leg from Charlotte Lembach in the end. Brings the score to 15-13.
So what's that? 4 there for Becky.
Yeah, 5-4.
Yeah.
5-4.
Brunet, 1 for France, and Martina Crisio back on for Italy. Brunet's attack. She needs to speak to the referee. I'm not sure about what. I wonder if she said...
That's a barrier post.
Attack, no. And the... I've heard this discussed before. Sometimes Fikrat Valiev can go... oh God, alley. Really, really quickly like that. And after she spoke to him, he was prepped alley.
Oh, he just told him to calm it down a bit.
Well,
asked him to calm it down a bit.
It's a discussion we can have, but it could go on a bit. So we'll just, final action parry, Crisio. Final action parry. Brunet. Don't do that.
Fikrat, what have you done? That was
Turn that microphone.
Feedback, yes, feedback through the speakers. Yeah.
Oh, I need to lay down. That was painful.
So yeah, just a little bit of feedback there.
It was bad enough in the room, but magnified through our microphones and into our headsets. That was bad.
It's like being at a heavy metal concert. What are you talking about?
My heavy metal days are done, except for men's saber. Call stands.
So looking good for France, but perhaps Berdet not looking as good as she could possibly be, and Gregorio, maybe you fancy Gregorio a little more for the anchor?
First of all, that was a really interesting move from Crisio to just sort of levitate herself. But she didn't make the hit until after she was back on the floor. It was that was really odd. But look, this match could turn on a dime at any point. What's on the scoreboard in general?
Brunet coming forward there. Yeah, and that's it. That's leg 4 done. 2017, only 3 points in it. That's absolutely nothing in saber. And yes, we said that that we could see kind of swings and changes.
And we will. Now, is it Lembach? Is she back on? Yes, she is. So Charlotte Lembach back on, and she will face Rosella Gregorio. This could be a big leg here.
So that last one, Brunei against Crisco 5-4. So Crisco on a -1 from that.
Okay. Lembach has got her work hat back on. Attack. Charlotte Lembach.
Well, Rosella Gregorio is their anchor and the in-form fencer for the Italian team. Charlotte Lembach, 30 years old.
Final action.
She won a silver and a bronze in Montreux and Torren in this tournament. Got that in her locker.
Yeah. Final action. Perry, Lembach, and the look on referee Miklos Gos's face is it's kind of, why are you asking for a video? As they come back to the scoring table. Yeah. Perry. Nothing given.
So this, I think, is a chance for Italy to play some catch up if they can.
A nice from Gregorio.
Brilliant long attack. A couple of beats in there from Rosella Gregorio, or Rossi as they're cheering her name.
I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what Lembach was expecting to happen in that previous exchange. But it did not work out in her favor. Well, she started strong, and that's all come apart. Charlotte Lembach.
Yeah, this is the swing that we were expecting.
Well, I wouldn't say we were expecting it so much as if it was going to happen somewhere, it would probably happen here. And it looked initially like that wasn't going to happen, but it has happened.
Well, 24 all. 25 the target for round 5. That is to the Italian, and Italy in the lead.
Well, I mean, really, it means nothing at this point. I mean, that was a good outing for Rosella Gregorio, and it changed the dynamic a bit. But if we see Cecilia Berde come out and struggle against Irene Vecchi, then we might see a trend starting to build. But
well, this
you know, it's we're not. When we get to the 7th, two things to watch out for. They're replacing Charlotte Lembach with Caroline Caroli for the 7th.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. And also the form of Cecilia Berthet, because she is the anchor and she's going to go up in the last leg. And we've just seen how good Rosella Gregorio is fencing right now. And it will give us an indicator if Cecilia Berthet doesn't perform in this leg, it's not going to look good for the French team.
We've had some swings, a little bit this way, a little bit that way, and those will continue. But
the one that's looking good for the French, I think, is Manon Brunet.
As you would expect, but
well, you would expect Cecilia Berthet to be more fired up than she is.
She's done fine all day. She's done really good all day. It's a 1-point match. But right now, things have swung a little bit towards Italy. This is the number 1 and number 2 seeds. If there is a collapse here for Berthet, France is in trouble.
Well, that's my point, because she's the anchor, and we know how well Rosella Gregorio is fencing, and she's the anchor for Italy. There we go. Boom.
All right.
Boom, indeed. 30-26. Now, you said there was nothing in it.
There is now.
There is now, isn't there?
Yeah, only 2 there for Cecilia Berthet.
So she's on a -4 indicator.
That was Irene Vecchi that was out there. So now, is it Crisio back out? It is. And Caroline Caroli has been put in for Charlotte Lembach. Lembach on a -6 indicator, is that right?
Make it
no.
She's
-3.
-4. Yeah, -3. And Italy have certainly got the wind in their sails now.
Well, this is the business end of the match, and if Caroli can't do better than Lembach, then it's going to be 4th place for France again today.
Took her time there to build that attack.
Yeah. Well, it was a well-built attack.
Yeah, beautiful.
And
finished off superbly. So 1 more point needed.
Yeah, France is now officially
in trouble.
In the bad place.
Yeah, no points there for Caroli.
No.
So it's a big 5-0 loss. And that substitution not really working.
No.
It's the last we've seen of Martina Crisco. Yeah, she is she's +5. +5, her indicator.
Okay, Brunet Vecchi.
Well, Manon Brunet is fencing well. But she's got a big deficit to claw back. It can be done.
She can do it.
But even if she does, even if Manon Brunet gets the back on to, say, level pegging or a couple of points in it, I still fear for the French team because Rosella Gregorio is fencing so well. They've got such a strong anchor.
Well, that's an individual match in the end between Gregorio and Berde. Berde struggled a bit in her second outing. She looked strong in her first. We're gonna have to see, but France is not in a good place right now. Manon Brunet is a person who could put them in a better place.
Cheers from the Italian men's sabre team, sat right behind us. Probably picked that up on our microphones.
Okay, Brunet asking for a video review here.
Manon Brunet, she's just 22 years old.
Yeah.
Seems like she's been around for quite a while. Her first European Championships was in Strasbourg in 2014. She placed 5th in the individual and got a silver with the team. Since then, she's had a team silver in Torun and a team bronze in Tbilisi.
That was good from Becky. That was good from Brunet.
Manon Brunet needs to keep this going. Oh, nice.
Oh, Harry Canterbury.
Click, clack, clack. That's how that one went. The final clack off the mask of Irina Vecchi. Click, clack, miss.
Yeah.
And then attack through from Vecchi brings Italy just 2 points away from getting out of this 8th.
Yeah, she went looking for the blade, did Brunet, and and she did not find it.
So Manon Brunet scored 6. Needed to have scored more, or needs still to score more.
That was nice.
That's 7. She needs a couple more just to give Cecilia Berde at least. Oh, yellow card for going
coming
early.
out.
Yeah.
Vecchi, the recipient.
Brunet building the attack. It was her attack all the way through. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 meetings.
I heard that. And Rennie Vecchi decides this is a really good time to readjust my hair. It's a 9-4 run here.
Yeah, Vecchi just needs one more.
It's a 10-4 run here.
10-4, good buddy. Italy just need one more to get to the anchor leg. Manon Brunet is on fire.
Well, bigger the nerves here. I think Valiev's going straight to the scoring table to look at this. Is there any separation that can be made? What do you think, Graham? Is this a good match?
Yeah, I mean, I still think that Italy will see this through and they get out of that dodgy eighth, and they can hand over to Rosella Gregorio.
11 for Manon Brunet.
You would fancy that if Cecilia Berde had the 3-point cushion, then she might be able to, just about see it out. But giving Rosella Gregorio a 3-point cushion, I can't see Berde on the form that she's in right now catching the Italian.
We'll see.
We shall see. As they say, the opera ain't over until the fat lady sings.
But we have none of those.
It's actually from, I think it's a Wagner opera that quote came from. It was a 1970s American sports commentator came up with that line.
He's American football.
Yeah.
He's a coach.
And it was the opera ain't over. That was the original line.
Oh, no, wait. Was that him or was that Yogi Berra? I don't know. I'll look up the etymology. Preparation, Gregorio.
Ah, wow. Cecilia Berde is probably going to prove me completely wrong now. Brilliant.
Cecilia Berde, the one that won the silver medal in the individual event, is perfectly capable. Of she's looking for the blade. She's perfectly capable of pulling this off.
Oh, yeah. Possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Big attack.
Just 1 point in it. Cheers from the men's team behind us. Milos Koza comes
he's
in with
not
a kind
sure about that.
A real kind of pained expression on his face. He doesn't know. He's going to check the video. He may well just call it simultaneous. Big call. Oh, and he's given it to Italy.
Attack Gregorio.
Yeah, we don't get the benefit of the video review. We will on the finals when we go to gold medal match. That was, pretty special from Cecilia Berde. Preparation.
Yeah.
Preparation for
hand back.
Rosella Gregorio, and the scores are level.
You can see Berde steps out like that, hand coming out, and then very smooth. Oh, block out. Preparation, Rosella Gregorio. She asked for a video review. You know, this is.
Well, what's
We really need slow-mo to this. She's taking a small step in. Gregorio is taking a small step in and not committing. And if you watch Berde, she is coming. It's really smooth. It's really clear. It's really visible. And it's paying off. Call stands.
There he is. One more needed for Cecilia Berde. Well,
now,
yeah,
did Berde step in, stop?
I think Berde did step in and stop. She went in eyes open on that one, and then I thought that Gregorio picked up the right of way.
Yeah,
Cecilia Berde seems to be mixing it up. That's what she's done, I think, so well in this leg.
Yeah.
Is the difference. Like sometimes she'll come in, she'll stutter in, waiting to see what Gregorio is going to do, and then other times it's just these beautiful attacks just from the get-go, straight off the line, and boom.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Well, maybe just call it together. Is he going to call it together, or is it no preparation?
Yeah. That's the right call.
That's what we originally thought. I just got the look on his face. You can't read his poker face as he goes back from the video.
Parry. You're level.
Oh, now, yeah. If anyone crossed their legs, I thought it might have been Cecilia Berde.
Yeah.
We're not going to see the video replay, unfortunately.
You know what? It's 44-44. They're going to have to review the video on every exchange from here on out. She might as well use it.
And it bought her some time as well, bought her some thinking time. Right, this is it. Everything rests on this, and lucky, well, she's going to get a yellow card. So lucky she doesn't get a yellow card. No, she's going to get a yellow card. Cheers of Forza Rossi. Rossella Gregorio can do this.
So can Cecilia Berde. This is great.
Oh, I don't know about that. What's your call on that, David? You're the expert.
I don't think there was anything in that one.
You're going to go no separation.
Yeah.
Now will Berde go for the attack? The attack that's been working well for her. No, just comes in with eyes open again. And I think
I'm not sure about that. I don't think so.
You're going to go together.
Yeah. I'm thinking Berde.
I think Berde. Berde thinks Berde.
That was preparation from Gregorio.
Right, it's going to go one way or the other.
Steps in, hand goes back.
This is going to be a decision that settles the match. What do you think, David?
I think it's Berde, but, you know, what do I know? I Put it on.
Yes! There we go.
Yeah.
Big cheer for the French
She's
team.
asking, Gregorio's looking for a video.
He's already been to the video.
He's into the video.
Oh, well, delight for the French team. They needed that, especially after the disappointment from the men's team in the foil competition. And that will give them at least something to celebrate back at the hotel this evening.
Says, I made the call. I made the call off of the video. The match is finished. France takes the bronze medal. It was what a great match. That was a great match.
Yeah, well, didn't see that coming.
What were you saying about...
Did not see that coming, I've got to say.